assessed that apartment and were able to make entry. Upon forcing entry into the apartment, they located a male who was holding a child who apparently was suffering from some serious injuries. The officers did a fantastic job and were able to get that child away from the male, use some de-escalation techniques, were able to take that male into custody. Grady arrived on scene to transport the child to Hugh Spalding, where unfortunately the child was pronounced deceased. That child was 4 years old. So we're still working on figuring out what started the dispute and the exact relationship between the male and the female. But right now we do have that male in custody, and we are still working with the medical examiner's office to just try everything together. But appears a 4-year-old did lose their life this evening.
Is there any indication of how the injuries were sustained? I mean, the officers just showed up and the child was already injured?
Yeah, the child was already injured upon arrival. The residence was locked, so the officers thought outside the box and ready to open a window that was ajar. And it appears the child was stabbed.
By presumably the male?
Correct.
At this point?
Correct.
Okay, I think that clears up everything.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Any charges? I mean, obviously, some charges will be stemming from this, I imagine, but what is the suspect looking at right now?
We're still in preliminary investigation on that. So once we try to get a statement from him and then just get the totality of the circumstances, we can reach out to public affairs and they can let y'all know where we end up with what charges do come forth.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks, guys.